Yoshi Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, we've been caught up in a lot of Japanese rock lately. More on the metal side, but there's this one band that keeps coming up every time I'm looking for an interesting new things, and this is a group called One OK Rock, who I've heard about before, but I never really knew much about them. And it's partly because they're a Japanese group, and I'd say maybe in the last couple of years they've just been able to like become so big that outside of Japan people go like, "Whoa, these guys are freaking amazing." So yeah, I would say it's more of a traditional rock and roll band than the metal kind of stuff. But man, I heard they're huge there, so I figured we'd check out one of their live performances.
Yes.
It's always interesting because like when I think of rock, we always think of traditional American rock and roll. Mm-hmm. But rock today, I mean, some of the best stuff we've been listening to, there's a lot of amazing stuff out of Eastern Europe, a lot of stuff now out of Asia, right? That's how powerful music is. It spreads around the world. People take it, they add their own kind of cultural flavor to it, and rock now lives worldwide. I almost certain this is exactly what Bill and Ted was going to try to build for us in the future one day. The movie.
Rock and roll.
A rock and roll future.
That's the rock love. That's how it is.
All right, if you want some more cool commentary, check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show on my OnlyFans.
All right, let's do this.
Oh. Sold out.
That is a crap ton of people. I like the idea of glowing watches though, because you don't have to hold it.
No,
you don't
hands
have to
free.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's English.
Yeah, it is.
It's too late. It's too late. Not going back.
I love the energy from the fans. I can feel their love.
I can feel their sweat. Even though they are going crazy, Japanese fans still are very controlled. Like if this was a rock concert in the US, these people would be jumping out, mosh pitting, throwing shit left and right. Yes. They're very civil still, don't you think? It's just a cultural thing. But it is, like, I have to imagine, if you're a fan of this kind of music, a great way to just let loose. freaking impressive how big it is.
When you're standing on the edge, so young and hopeless, got demons in your head. Never release your feet.
That's a really good vocal.
To hold you, 'cause we are the colors in the dark, standing on the edge. We are. Never up in this illusion, 'cause we are the colors in the dark.
He looked tired, baby. He looked like he gave it his
Oh,
all.
Yeah, I know.
That was some cardio right there. Even the drummer's like,
Energy.
give it my all,
Ah.
people.
Well, that's worth of their ticket.
That was
right?
worth it right there. That was worth it.
Wow, they're a really good band. Pretty good.
When I show you something that's not good, yeah, they did chart in the U.S. apparently, but you know
Very
what? It's
nice.
not like how would you say we stay on the latest scene anymore with this kind of music. I wouldn't say that rock and roll is the music of a younger generation. It is the kind of music that you can see how it's like the music of youthful rebellion, right? Rock and roll. That's what it was always been. Like when you were older and that generation back when rock and roll came out and the young people listening to it, they always like, it's a devil's music. It's like Elvis is where he grinds, the Beatles, no. And today, you know, rock and roll, of course, it's so mainstay, but it is still, I think, just to have that kind of energy. There are rockers today that are getting up there like 70s, 80s, and the bands that have been able to survive, but you know, it's tough for them to move and shake it and holler and do all the kind
yeah.
of stuff when you're younger.
Right. You gotta have to because
got
it's
to.
it's the type of
I mean,
music.
look at the fans;
like-
they're even getting into it all sweaty, like along with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I would do the same thing.